Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming and welcome to the VR Game Spotlight here at EGX and MCM Comic Con 2024. So apologies for the late delay in starting, a couple of tech issues, but we've got it all pretty much sorted now. So October this year has been a pretty good month for VR so far. Of course, we've had the launch of the Quest 3S, Batman Arkham Shadow so recently, and we know that VR-wise you've actually all got a lot to play at the moment, but I'm going to add more to your plate. We've got a lot of cool games to show here from studios from a variety of sizes, from large teams all the way down to solo developers working on really cool projects. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's get straight into seeing the first game.
I need your help. It's not conceivable that this message reaches.
Wait, I played this already. This is called Really Warm, right?
The VR gear can access the simulation.
Warning. Warning. Entering cold VR may result in reality distortion, with users reporting suspicions about their dog's secret agent activities.
Man, what the
Glitches within the system could potentially lead to complete mind corruption and irreversible brain damage.
Let's fucking go! Am I in the fucking back rooms? Oh, oh,
Reactivate a mysterious tower in SKERA VR.
You seek something here, don't you? Your improper activation has severed my access to you. I'm as much a prisoner as you are in my current state. I can get us there, but not without you. These things I ask of you, I won't return these favors in kind. Now, they await us higher in the tower. There is one more thing I can provide. A boon. Be warned. As any intruder, you are imprisoned as my directive demands. The tower's centuries. There is not a safe place for something as short-lived and fleeting as you. Close the door. I have much more to ask of you. Cease.
Defend your tiny city in Airspace Defender. Face your fears to find your way out in Another Door Escape Room.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Joyce, and that was Another Door from Skonic Entertainment. And I'm here to introduce another game from Skonic Entertainment. It's a game called Strike Rush, which is very, very different to Another Door. So Strike Rush is a PvP hero shooter. It's been referred to as what would happen if Overwatch and Titanfall had a VR baby, which, you know, is a pretty cool way to explain it. Strike Rush launched earlier this year and is available now for MetaQuest 2, 3, 3S and Pro, and is a multiplayer-oriented game. It's a game where you're going to enter Arena, pick up a gun and start blasting away at your friends, no questions asked. And recently, in fact this week, the game has launched its Season 2 update, which features a complete system overhaul for the game based on fan feedback. We have a new playable character called Kane, a new Blitzmon, which is a little companion that runs around the arena shooting alongside you. There's new maps, new gameplay modes, and much more besides. And I have a brand new trailer for you all to see.
Move it. Return. Here is position. Good job.
So that was Strike Rush. It's available now, as I say, so I hope to see you all in the arena soon. And in the meantime, I'd like to hand over to my colleague Peter.
Thank you, Kevin. Hi there. I'm here to introduce Bootstrap Island. So if you love VR survival adventures, then Bootstrap Island is the sort of perfect amalgamation of the two. It was created by Estonian VR team Maru VR back in over the last couple of years, and it's a 17th century adventure where you're shipwrecked on a mysterious desert island. As the only survivor, you must use your wits to survive, scavenging for resources to make it through each and every day. While you are the sole survivor of the shipwreck, you are not alone on the island, as there are numerous animals to hunt and, kill. But they also hunt you at night, so you've got to watch out. Released at the beginning of 2024 for PC VR headsets, it's currently in early access, and I'm here to introduce the major update that's coming out called Overlord. Overlord will introduce Bootstrap Island's first boss encounter, where you can face a fearsome and giant ape known as the Jungle Overlord, located inside a brand new arena called Dark Layer. Furthermore, the update will include plenty of additional features like spoiling food, requiring more careful inventory, and boots that make traversing the island, which is huge, even easier. So now I'd like to introduce the trailer. Bootstrap Island is available now on Steam, with the update available very soon.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Peter. Excellent. And now to introduce our next title, if I could welcome up Harry.
Thank you very much, Callum. Yeah, so hi everybody. I'm Harry. I am the team lead of Pretty Interesting Experiences. We're a group of 8 students who've just graduated from Abertay University, and we have developed a very strange virtual reality game as our debut title. It's a game called Sight Unseen, and the pitch of that game is it's a VR game that completely breaks the idea of what VR actually is. Namely, you basically play as a cybernetic spy, and you have a cybernetic eyeball, which one of your eyes you can take out of your head in VR, like throw it through a vent, and basically use it to see in multiple places at the same time, which sounds like it would create an incredible motion sickness nightmare, but we're here to prove that it doesn't. It shouldn't. But yeah, so we have a really cool trailer to show off today, and we are demoing for the first ever time. None of us have ever demoed a game before at this conference, and it is so cool, to be perfectly honest. We are in the res zone down in the north side of the hall. We're at Open Booth 5, so if you're interested in checking out after seeing the trailer, we'd love to give you a little demo of the game. So thank you very much. Roll the clip.
Solve puzzles to uncover the story in Amelia's escape.
Maybe I can break it somehow.
It's not safe.
You'd think I feel safe locked in a room with what looks like some mad scientist?
So yeah, my name is Rupert Lawrence. This game is a culmination of 12 years of learning game development and honing my craft to finally produce a game within a 2-year development cycle. Amelia's Escape is a VR escape room with an interwoven narrative. You take on the character of
What
Amelia.
is this for? Maybe I could fill it up with air.
Amelia is just an average teenage girl with an interest with roller skating and photography. Amelia just wants to go home when suddenly she finds herself at the hands of a time-obsessed scientist. You explore this enigmatic room as you ponder and solve the engaging and interactive puzzles. You can play the game casually, in any order that you like, and how you see best, to ultimately find your way home. You delve into the story of Run, the time travel scientist who kidnapped you, and you find out how you ended up travelling through time. I believe that VR is a perfect fit for an escape room type game, as you are not limited by the artistic and physical constraints of the real world. You can find the game is set to release on MetaQuest, Steam, and PSVR 2 in the near future. You can find me at Open Booth number 3 at the Red Zone, and I hope to see you there.
Thank you ever so much to Harry and Rupert. As they've mentioned, both their games are on the show floor in the Res Zone, Open Booths, I think 3 and 5. So yeah, by all means, please do go check them out and get a demo to play the games yourself. Now, I want to talk about 2 things briefly that happened earlier this year. One of those, I joined SciTech Games, the creators of the Windlands series, and a game by our friends at VR Monkey was launched called SkyClimb, which has launched a great success on multiple VR platforms. Now, we've been working together a little bit lately on some new unlockable content that I'm going to show you now in a very short trailer. And so if you're a fan of SkyClimb and you're a fan of Windlands as well, you can jump into the game now, unlock both Tohir and Ike as 2 playable character skins. And additionally, when you go in there, you'll be able to find a promo code that will allow you to get 50% off of Windlands 2 on the MetaQuest store. So if you've got SkyClimb, please jump in, check it out. If you don't have SkyClimb, pick up SkyClimb and give it a go. And now let's look at a few more trailers from our highlight reel.
Brand new action-packed stunts are coming to StuntDouble. JoeMcFlash.
And his name is JoeMcFlash. And his name is JoeMcFlash.
Now let's check out the latest from Grocket.
I'm excited to talk about Grocket.
Grocket.
Grocket. This is a blast. If you can get this game, you absolutely should.
It really feels like a WarioWare for VR.
Making VR as accessible as possible, like mixed reality, so that people don't feel like they're blindfolded all of a sudden in their house.
Mixed reality, hand tracking.
If you're looking for some multiplayer fun, this is high up there. It's a game full of small party games where you can turn your hands into sharks and nibble things.
You're taking what seems like a simple thing. You know, I'm making a game of mini games, but it's really not. It's a series of mini games made up of the latest and greatest technology.
The shark hands and the one where you get the kitty claws with the balloon.
And then we ran around the space like trying to eat fish and collect things, and I got the shark fingers, yeah.
I hope that after you play the game, you're still saying, "What the hell is Grocket?" That would make me so happy.
What did I just do?
Oh my God, was it fun? We had a really good time.
There once was a sailor named Captain Finn who had himself a shark running with bombs on board and a vengeful roar. He swore those sharks would swing no more. Yo ho, the captain said, we get those sharks for what they did. Sand crates or fish for lure, shiny beats and bombs galore. Heave ho, it wasn't his day, for down below it's a new way to play. Gather your friends, there's fun to explore. Gather your friends, there's fun to explore.
And just before we move on to our final game, firstly, I would like to thank everyone, those of you, of course, watching live on YouTube, and those of you who have come in person at EGX and MCM at this time of the morning to come check out the show. I greatly appreciate it. We actually have a few copies of some of the games you've seen today to give away, so if you find us on YouTube at VR Game Spotlight, give us a subscribe. 10 of you will be selected randomly to get some copies of Grokit or Airspace Defender, as we've seen some of today. Thank you again so much to all of our wonderful developers and publishers presenting their games today. If we could all give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. And as we say, some of those games are available on the show floor, so please do find and check them out. And to end the show, we've got some gameplay provided by the developers for Human Fall Flat VR. Please enjoy.
Hello EGX, I'm Rich Keane, VP of Publishing at Curve Games. I'm excited to record this message for everyone watching at EGX and share our brand new game, Human Fall Flat VR, which will be available on Meta, Steam VR and PSVR 2 on the 31st of October. When Human Fall Flat came out over 8 years ago, one of the things that made it stand out from the crowd was its emphasis on letting players experiment with solving puzzles and exploring levels with a wobbly control scheme that made every moment unpredictable. Human Fall Flat on VR systems feels very different to the original game, as you now have control of each of Human's arms, which provides a new level of interaction, whilst still feeling as chaotic as the original. It works really well. Human Fall Flat VR is rather special when it comes to VR games, as it features the same third-person perspective as the original Human Fall Flat. While a first-person perspective can offer an immersive experience, it doesn't fit well with Human's wobbly movements in VR. Above all, we wanted to make sure players had a comfortable experience so gameplay and puzzles can be the focus. The wobbliness adds a layer of chaos and unpredictability, and the stable third-person camera lets you keep your lunch in your stomach where it belongs. With it, the original Human Fall Flat experience is preserved, while still providing a satisfying VR adaptation. The VR edition of Human Fall Flat includes all the levels from the game's original release, along with a wide selection of extra dreams created by some of the most talented community creators. And the game wouldn't be complete without multiplayer, so you and up to 3 friends can play together. When we've been testing the game, this is really where you'll hear people in the studio enjoying themselves and laughing at the inevitable chaos. We can't wait to see players have the same fun with the VR version that we've been having here in the studio. I really hope you have a fantastic time at EGX, and don't forget to check out Human Fall Flat VR on your preferred VR hardware when it launches next week.